So I received this security camera today. I don't actually remember ordering it, but I must have ordered it for a purpose. So I thought, let's open it up and see what it actually does for us. So it's branded XIAOMI Home Security Camera Basic. I may have ordered it to experiment with Google Home, so that's probably where we'll try and work to. Don't know if we can see the specs on there, but it's basically a 1080p, 110 degree angle of view. F-stop's not great, it's 3.2. Runs on 5 volts at 2 amps and has an internal memory card up to 64 gig and Wi-Fi. So let's have a go and see what we can get happening with it. So it's pan tilt. Not sure if it has audio, that's where the SD card goes obviously. Standard micro USB connection, and at this stage I don't know if that base unclips. We'll have a look. So there's the mounting kit for it. Cable, no power supply. So it looks like a reasonably long cable. So what have we got there? About a 2 meter USB to micro USB cable, and it's quite a good quality feeling cable. After a little bit of digging around, I found myself a charger. If you're anything like me, you've got like 10 of these things, and when you need one, you have no idea where it is. So a goal for one day is to get organized. So I found a charger, stole that out of my Raspberry Pi, a micro SD card. So we'll power this thing up and try and get an image. So let's put the SD card in the bottom there. Doesn't clearly show which way, but I'll assume to the front. There we go, clips in. Put my charge on. And power it up. Get a little yellow light on the front there. And that's about it at this stage. So now we'll jump over and set up the app and see if we can pair to it. Alright, so we've got the app installed. The device is still talking to me. Recording before, the device suddenly started moving and the screen recorder on my other device, so we'll just get it to record that again, and we'll go through and follow its instructions.
Scan QR codes, pair the device. Waiting for connection. Waiting for connection.
It's just asked me to use. Okay, so basically underneath we have a QR code which I'll scan in a moment, and hopefully that will automatically guide me to install the app and set the device up.
Waiting for connection. Waiting for connection.
Alright, so I missed recording the steps where it asked to use microphone and Bluetooth. But basically we need to set up an account here. For convenience at this stage, I'm just going to use my Facebook.
Waiting for connection.
Okay, sign in.
Connection.
So we're back at a point where I've restarted my phone. We're going to try and add the device again with a QR code. We've got the voice prompts.
Waiting for connection.
So I'll just try manually entering the SSID.
Waiting
All right, so I've got to point this towards the camera.
QR code scanned successfully.
Cool.
Connecting. Please
Okay.
wait. Connection to Wi-Fi completed. Pairing to account completed. Device online.
Okay. How many people put a camera in their toilet? That's an interesting option. We'll put it in the study. Video camera, yep. Share device, no, let's not share it yet. Agree. Okay, so there we are. You can see me with a phone in my face. Pinch to zoom in and out. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. No. Oh, sorry, I'm going through the instructions first. Tap view previous records. Alright, there we go. Can I pan around? Yes, there we go, we can pan it. Alright, so it looks like we have it up and running. I guess the other things we need to test are recording, so I might try that when I'm off the video and bring back some results. Catch you later. Okay, so we've had overnight to play around and do some recording. So the scene we're seeing right there, if I turn it on the side, you'll see is fairly filthy. The window itself is filthy. Unfortunately, it's in a spot where I can't easily reach it from outside. It's too high without getting a ladder out. So we'll just have to work with that. So I basically just did some comparisons of daytime, nighttime, different settings, and I'll give a quick summary of what I found. One of the things I found is you can use monitoring where it will actually upload the footage to remote storage server for 7 days, but it only records for 8 to 12 seconds. So we've got a clip there that was triggered by us walking out, but you'll see it stops automatically at 8 seconds. Now, you can record locally to the SD card. If you have that set to motion, it will record exactly what you're seeing here. So under storage, recording mode, I had to set it to always record instead of only when there's motion. Otherwise, I missed all of the information in between and people would walk into the scene and then just suddenly disappear. But with that on, it does record everything. However, searching for it is not great. So I know from that clip I was just looking at that it was at 9:33. So I can go back into here, tap on the replay option, full screen it, and basically slide this slider back to approximately the right point. So there I'm at 9:31 up in the top left. So I can just edge it forward, 9:32, and basically we could wait for it to get through there, but we'll find there's a point where we basically walk through the scene. Probably going to, yep, there we go. So it will continuously record now. And if we fast forward again, you'll see the car has gone, and we could find that spot where it physically disappeared. And noting how much dirt's on the window, that's not the image quality, that's the filthy window. All right, so going back to some nighttime viewing, I'll just scroll back to where it's dark. Okay, that's too far back, that's the previous day. So this is, or is it 9 o'clock at night? So it is definitely dark at that point. I'll just go a bit further forward. So there's about 10:30, 10:47 at night. So this is without turning on the infrared illumination built into the camera. And the reason I have turned that off, I'll try and find the spot where it was on. So you can see there, It has an inbuilt infrared illuminator, and because I'm behind glass, it's just reflecting back at itself, so I had to turn it off for that purpose. So this camera definitely needs to go either outdoors after the glass or just be an indoor application, and it is actually tagged as a baby monitor, so it's not really designed to do what I've asked it to do. So I guess overall I would say the camera is okay for the price, definitely not great, but again, it's not being used for the purpose that it's marketed as. It says it's a baby monitoring camera. It does have audio. I'll try and find the point I came home last night. Yeah, we can hear some audio. And you can also talk using the telephone feature. You can talk both directions through it. So if you did see someone in your house, you could actually speak to them and tell them to get out. So there's a bit of a quick overview of this camera. Yeah, I'd use it again for the right application, but for this application, it's just not the right camera.